What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I recustomize and review past DLC vehicles that didn't have good microphone quality before late 2019. So as always guys, feel free to let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize next. I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video we're going to be customizing the Weeny Issi Sport, which I customized / reviewed back in 2019 when it released. So the Issi Sport released with a casino update in July of 2019, and used to be available from a San Andreas website for just under 900,000. However, it was sadly removed with the Mercenaries update a couple years ago. As always, I'll leave a video link down below in the pinned comment explaining every method to get removed website vehicles. In regards to performance, in the sports class, and is a top 15 performing vehicle in that class, not including HSW. This thing is literally one of, if not the best handling car in the sports class in my personal opinion. It's just insane how grippy this thing is, both on and even off-road as well, in rally style tracks, bumpy street roads, whatever. It's just insane how glued it is to the ground. It really is. So why is this car not in top 10 if that's the case? Well, it's significantly held back by its low top speed, so Rockstar had to balance it somehow. So it is one of the slowest cars in the class for top speed of only 114 miles per hour. But again, its handling and acceleration are just top notch. Just an incredible car to drive. Now in terms of what the Issi Sport it's based on, it's primarily based on the 2020 Mini Cooper GP concept, mixed with the Liberty Walk kit offered for the Mini Cooper as well. So a pretty good looking body kit overall, but Rockstar sadly really dropped the ball in regards to the wheel fitment on this car, as the wheels sit way too far into the fenders. It almost seems like this car was designed without the body kit originally, and Rockstar just sort of tacked it on afterwards. Rockstar usually doesn't make this mistake on cars that come with a stock wide body. Usually the fitment is perfect. Pretty much every single time we have a wheel fitment issue, it's because the car has a wide body upgrade and the wheel fitment, doesn't adjust to the wide body. But in this case, the car comes with it, so it's just really strange seeing the fitment not proper on this car. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Issi Sport. Alright, Issi Sport, let's do it. Okay, we got armor, brakes, bumpers. So you got the carbon splitter. Nice option there. Different color variations of it. Then you got the race splitter, which sticks out a little bit more compared to that one, as you can see. And it also adds some curvature, which matches the bumper body kit. Yeah, I like the race splitter. Let's do that. We're doing carbon, rear bumpers, you got a diffuser, then you got primary and secondary variations of that. Let's go with the carbon diffuser regular there. Engine, exhaust, give it some throttle here to get rid of the smoke. So you got big bore, titanium, then you got a side exhaust, interesting on both sides. Then you got the radial exhaust, which looks crazy, titanium, 4-pointed, and titanium 4-pointed as well. It is raining currently, guys, where I'm at, so if you hear some thunder in the background, sorry about that. But I think I'm gonna go with the titanium. I quite like the custom look it gives it, so we'll do that. Part of the race look that this thing has. Fenders. So you got the carbon version of the stock body kit, and then you got the secondary. So again, the body kit on this thing, is stock. So it's, like I said earlier, it's just a real shame. It's weird how the fitment almost was made like if this car was designed without the body kit. I mean, when clearly it comes with a body kit, it's just weird. But anyway, we'll keep that stock primary there. Grille. So you got the intercooler, which I like, and it also covers the fog lights, and it adds a tow hook. So cool little option there. Actually, it moves the tow hook from the grille down to under the body kit there, which is interesting. The front bumper. Then you got the intercooler with the carbon vents. So it's really tough to see, but it adds a little bit of carbon trim on the corner, like sort of triangular shaped vents there on either side of the intercooler. And then you got the primary version of that, which now you can clearly see it with the primary color there if I go back and forth. So there you go, that's the difference. We'll do it in the carbon to give it a little bit of a detail that you can only see, you know, up close, but I think it's a nice little touch. Hood, you got the carbon stock. You got the stripped hood. So the stock hood has like this bulge in it, as you can see. So if you want a smooth version, you can do this. And all the hoods except for the stock, it seems, have hood pins. Okay. Then you got the vented hood, which is nice. Then you got the different style vents. Then you got the vented hood with the vents. I like the vented hood with the vents. We'll do that. Lights. Do some xenons there. Liveries. So you got white stripes. You got black stripes. The Power Metal livery. Republican Space Rangers. Crazy. You got different liveries here. Sprunk. 2 Sprunk liveries. Wow. Lager beer and the lager beer alternate. So tons of options there. I think I'm gonna go with the stripes, but let's finish up the customization and our color and all that. We'll come back to the liveries at the end. Plates, we'll do a black plate. I think I have my rally plate here somewhere. There it is. Kind of works with the build, so we'll do that. Even though it's more of a track build, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Primary color. So for this, I want to go with. I did a similar. I think I did almost pretty much the same build when I originally customized this. Might be a few little different option changes, but I just love this thing in a nice British racing green, you know. So I'm gonna go with the racing green. Dark green is nice too, but I want something just a little bit lighter. So we'll go with the racing green. Sea green is also nice. I think I might do that, honestly. And I want to see how it looks with the gasoline green pearl. Oh, that's perfect. I like that color a lot. It's like a greenish, but like a little bit of a blue hue to it. I like that a lot. Like you can't really tell if it's green or blue. I quite like that. Let's do that. Something a little bit different. Secondary color is going to be your mirrors and the roll cage. So interesting there. It's the only thing it changes, you know, other than if you have any secondary color options, obviously. But I'm gonna go with ice white. Trim color is gonna be your seats, and then the like foam padding of the roll cage, which is interesting. So just those two, which I find kind of strange. And in white, I don't really like the way it looks because, you know, the seats in white, they normally don't translate well. They look kind of gray, so I think it's better just to leave that in black. Acrylic for this car goes on the doors. Okay, let's go back to the. Well, we'll do the livery at the end. I'm gonna do the white stripe livery most likely. So we got respray within that. Roofs. So you got roof scoop. Primary roof scoop. I feel like this is one of the only cars that can actually pull off the roof scoop. Like it actually looks good on this car. Secondary race. And those are the ones there. So this one goes up to.
How many cars you got in this
Oh, this one just sticks out further. The race scoop. Okay. This one's thinner though, right? The race scoop. Yeah, it sticks out further, but it's thinner. Huh. I mean, I like it. I feel like it looks like it's part of the car. We'll do that.
girl is looking good.
What do you have a roof scoop in a rally car, bro? Well, fun fact. Supposedly, from what I've read, rally cars that have roof scoops, because, you know, there's obviously, it's not bringing any cooling to the engine. Most of them actually use that to bring airflow into the car, at least from what I've read. And then other cars use that for, you know, to cool other components of the car as well. So, interesting little facts there. It's not always for the engine. Okay, now onto skirts. You got the carbon skirts, primary, secondary, and then you got the race skirt, which the race skirt ironically is more clean than the street skirt, so I don't understand that one. But yeah, primary and secondary there. We'll go with the carbon. I feel like the street skirt sticks out too far. I feel like it disrupts, you know, the flow of the body kit, so we'll go with the carbon race splitter there. Spoiler upgrade. So even though the traction bar is maxed out, in the background of the game code, this car, it does give you extra traction with a custom spoiler, which is unfortunate because let's say you like the stock spoiler, which I like the stock spoiler a lot. If you don't install a custom one, you're gonna lose out on the extra traction benefit, which is a real shame. But Carbon lip spoiler. There's one option there. Then you got the street spoiler. You got the race spoiler. You got the primary big wing, which I think actually looks pretty good on this car. It fits it well with a crazy body kit and all that. Then you got the secondary version of that. So I think I'm going to go with the primary big wing. I was thinking of a street spoiler, but I just don't like how it's mounted, like the brackets. So we'll go with the primary big wing there. Sun strips, you got globe oil, hard stand, primary, and secondary. The sun strip, to me, it's too low on this car. I mean, it obstructs your field of view quite a bit, so not a fan of the way it looks, so we'll skip that. Suspension, I definitely want to lower it all the way. Transmission, and yes, I know I said it's a rally build, but it's kind of not, because I am lowering it, and I'm going to put sort of like street looking wheels on it. But yeah, wheels. So for this, I am thinking of going with the street category. I'm going to give us some nice the Cosmo Mark IIIs, I think, suit this car just perfectly. Now, to mention, the stock wheels actually do stick out a tiny bit. I mean, it's very slight, but they do stick out a tiny bit more compared to the custom ones. So you can see stock, and then custom, you can see they go in a tiny bit, but it's not that much. And honestly, I feel like it needs custom wheels. You're not gonna fix that fitment anyway, so a tiny bit more further in is not gonna make. It's not, it's not gonna make that big of a difference. So street, I'm gonna go with Cosmo Mark IIIs. And I do like the spokes in black, so we'll do that there. Windows, I think maybe without the tints. I will do light smoke, why not? And then livery, I think this is gonna finish it off nicely. We got the white stripes in combination with our white mirrors, which is a secondary color, and I think it's perfect. So that's the build there. I was sticking white spoke wheels, but I just don't like the way they look with the chrome lip personally, so we'll stick with the black spokes there. Alright, exit to ground. I like the way this color turned out a lot compared to the racing green. It's a little bit lighter. Yeah, man, that color in the sun, oof, that is nice. Really, really happy with that. I love the headlights too on this car. Got the nice DRL sort of rings. Fantastic. And then the interior, we got like a full race spec interior. Looks sick with the carbon door panels and all that. Alright, so the fun part of this car. All-wheel drive, you floor it, no spin at all, just takes off. Incredible acceleration, like I talked about earlier, and the handling is phenomenal on this car, man. It's the steering response is like instant, and wherever you steer, it goes in that direction. I mean, even at higher speeds. We'll take this here, almost full speed, and I'm like, I forgot how good it is. I'm not trusting it that much, but I really should. Let's brake a little bit, and look at this. All the speed. Look at that! It's just insane. And even over bumps, the bumps, like, they barely upset the car at all. Max speed. Let's take this corner at full speed with the bumps. Look at this. No problem at all. And this is, oh, I hit a car there. A tough section here. Max speed as well. I'll go over this, over all these bumps. Look at how stable this car is. It's insane how stable this car is. It truly is. Over all these bumps, no problem at all. I'm like forcibly trying to unsettle the car, and it just stays with it. It's incredible. Grippy little machine. Full speed into here. Full speed here. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. This thing, it's just like, you can just go crazy around the city, around the map, just bashing through all the corners like at high speeds, bumps, like you don't have to worry about anything. It's super, super consistent, very good handling. I mean, what more can you ask for? Well, a higher top speed would be nice, but that definitely, when this car released, I think it would have been a bit too quick on some, corner intensive tracks. Now with the La Cruz existing, right, that car with HSW, I mean, that car basically has the handling of this car, but not as good. It's got more understeer. This car does handle a little better than the La Cruz because it doesn't have as much understeer as that one. But the La Cruz obviously has, you know, the speed with HSW and all that, and a higher top speed, obviously. So that one's, you know, dethroned, you know, those types of corner intensive tracks where, you know, this car used to be the king for a lot of those. But you know, it's still a really good car for the money. I mean, you're under $1 million in this thing. Now add upgrades to it, you're gonna be a little over $1 million, but when the fact that the base price of this thing is under $1 million for the level of performance you get is just incredible to me. And off-road, I mean, it's just insanely fast and grippy as well. I just really like this car, and I think it's 1000% worth it. But I mean, just all-wheel drive is so great too. It just goes. As a matter of fact, let's do a little bit of a launch right here. Very quick. All right. Let's go and open all the doors and stuff as usual. Now we do have a custom hood with the hood pin, so it's probably not gonna open. That's the case on a lot of cars in this game. What am I doing? But let's go ahead and see vehicle preferences. I always get them confused. Manage vehicles. Vehicle preferences. Doors. All. Let's see. Okay, the hood does open. Now there's a lot of cars in the game when you install a custom hood with hood pins, it locks the hood. So, but this one actually lets you open it with the hood pins. So the engine model, it's pretty terrible. I mean, looks like a supercharged V8. A little tiny bit. It's kind of weird with the carbon. At least they put a carbon engine cover around it. But yeah, the engine model itself. I mean, if they were here and they were installing that carbon panel, why didn't they just try to dress this up a tiny bit? You know, I mean, they were already in here, so that's a bit of a shame. But I mean, from far away, I guess it's not terrible. Oh, it's still pretty terrible. Yeah, engine model wise, not that great. You know what? You can leave it closed. You can tell people, oh, I can't open it because I have hood pins. There you go. There's an excuse. For the interior, the seats and everything, everything opens up nice. It's a good car, man. It's a good car. Go buy one from a friend. Definitely. You won't regret it if you don't already own it. It's just so good. It really is. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks again for watching, and let me know what vehicle you guys want to see me customize next that I haven't already recustomized from late 2019 and older. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.